Tramlines is like a Sheffield festival that, like James O'Hara was the guy who told me about it, who's one of the people behind it all, and basically he kind of asked me if I wanted to like curate one of the days or like pick a few acts to play or whatever, and said like that other people were doing it, like Toddler were doing it, and John Reverend were doing it. So it sounded like a good thing to do, and like obviously a pleasure, and a pleasure to do, and an honour to be asked, I suppose, because it's quite a responsibility to pick, like a bit of a lineup for a festival.
Yeah. So can you give us any sort of clues as to what sort of, are you going for any specific type
we can't really like confirm anybody yet, but I'm going for definitely something that represents me, I suppose, like a mixture of like bands and then maybe DJs that don't necessarily play indie music and stuff, which is like kind of sums me up, I suppose. So hopefully they like finalise it all this week and confirm everyone. Just because I didn't want to mention anyone just in case they pull out or they can't do it anymore. But yeah, I'm looking down that angle, like getting a nice mix of people. Definitely.
Okay. So in terms of obviously you've been doing that sort of stuff. You did the Late Night Tales CD.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of DJing and stuff. You've been keeping yourself busy while sort of you've been recording and that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, I think it were. It wasn't really a conscious choice to not have time off. I mean, I've definitely had a nice chunk of time off because the things I've been doing haven't been occupying that much time really. Just like you said, the odd remix and the compilation and DJ and stuff, which didn't really, it didn't take up much time out of the year or whatever it was. So yeah, it's still been nice and relaxing. But I've got to like have a go at these other things as well and see what it's like. See what. Because now I've like dipped my toe a bit, I can see if I want to carry it on in future or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. You're thinking about maybe getting into the whole kind of like putting things together, maybe promoting and stuff?
Well, I don't know. I'm into like the remixing and stuff got me into production and like original things as well, rather than just remixes. So it's definitely something I'm interested in, but I didn't want to like rush anything while we're finishing our record and doing all that stuff. So
yeah. So how is all that going? Have you finished the next album?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just mixing at the moment, and then it's just they're like probably halfway through mixing it at the moment. So.
What's your personal opinion on it? I mean, obviously
it's good, yeah.
It's happy with it.
I'm very happy with it. Yeah, definitely. It's quite exciting because this is like longest we've ever been since we started without doing anything or without releasing anything.
Yeah, I mean, how long has it been? The break's been quite long.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't played in England since like December 2007 or whatever, I think it was, since Apollo gigs. So yeah, it's quite a big gap.
Yeah, absolutely. And are there any changes in the sound that people might come across when they get
I don't think it's going to be like shockingly different, but you've got to step it up every time, I suppose. So it's moved on a bit, definitely.
Any particular favourite tracks to look out for?
I don't know yet, because we haven't really decided on the final ones yet. Yeah, we're just mixing a lot and then narrowing it down. So.
Okay. So, I mean, how's that going to work? Have you got a specific date set for when that's going to be
released? Not really, not specific, no. It'll be around the time that we do Leeds and Reading and something like that, I suppose, before that.
How do you feel about doing your first UK gig back will be Leeds Festival?
Yeah, it's a bit ambitious, but I don't know, it'll be alright.
Why do you say it's ambitious?
I don't know, it's quite a big gig to do first, but I don't know, gotta do it this way sometimes.
But you're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I can't wait, yeah, amazing, yeah. I'm just looking forward to going to it and playing it as well, obviously.
Doing Leeds Friday, Reading Saturday.
Yeah, perfect days, yeah.
Yeah, should be great. And what about you? Looking forward to seeing any other bands on the line?
On there, yeah. Well, Prodigy are on before us, which means that's going to be a bit scary because they'll be a lot louder than us, I imagine. But I don't know, it'll be alright. People will still appreciate it. So, but I mean, yeah, I don't really know exactly who's on, but definitely worth having a look around, yeah.
So, I mean, you've got video coming out as well, haven't you? To do with the new album. Have you been heavily involved in filming that again?
In which one? Obviously not. Go on.
I thought you had a video in the process of being made at all. Is that not the case?
No, not that. No. Unless they haven't told me about it. No.
There was some talk that they
right. There's a lot of other things going on.
Video at the Tramlines festival.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah. Well, we haven't made it yet, but I mean, yeah, we said we'd play because I think all people involved are gonna like give a bit like maybe an exclusive or whatever his next video is. But I don't know if it'll already been out by then. But we haven't made it yet, so we might make it like purpose built for Tramlines, but I don't know.
Yeah, excellent. So what are you looking forward to? Is there any other stuff other than what you're involved in Tramlines? What are you hoping from the whole kind of festival in itself to bring to what the people in Sheffield and beyond who come down to
Yeah, well, I think it's good that it's free, obviously, and like we were saying before, because a lot of people will be doing it partly as favours as well as, you know, like, they're not as bothered about getting a big fee for doing it, you know, and because they know it's free, they're more up for doing it, which means people just, I don't know, people who wouldn't usually get to see these bands will get to see them. And probably people will travel around as well a bit from like outskirts of Sheffield, because if it's free, well, they haven't really got an excuse not to, I suppose, if it's enough tickets and all that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, do you think that's why James has got people like you and Toddler and John Reverend involved?
That's why he's using us.
Bring them contacts in?
Well, no, it's definitely going to help, isn't it? But I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's like, it's how you get by a lot of the time. It's, you know, and yeah, it's not like he's taking advantage of us or anything. It's like we're all willing to do it and pull in these favours and stuff. And I mean, not all of them work that way, but you know, it's good to like to go back to people that you've met before and get on with and ask them if they want to play for you.
Definitely.
So it helps.
And going back to sort of gig side of things, have you got a couple of warm-ups before you hit Leeds Festival?
We're going like Eastern Europe and stuff and doing some festivals there, like Exit Festival and all that. And but I don't think we'll do it. We probably won't do anything in England because it's that tight from them to Leeds and Reading. So.
And there's talk of an arena gig in Sheffield.
Well, I don't know yet. We haven't even got that far because like we don't know when we'll do his UK tour yet. So it'll probably be like winter or whatever. But so we haven't really got that far yet.